Hi students, in this video we are going to learn one of the synthetic fiber, that is nylon. We already know synthetic fibers are man-made fibers. This synthetic fibers was first fully processed man-made fiber is nylon. Means it is not came from the nature like cotton, silk, wool, etc. It is processed by the persons. Now, it is also called artificial cotton. What is the meaning of here artificial cotton? Means instead of cotton, we can use nylon. Like the texture of cotton, nylon texture also will be there. But the nylon has more features when compared to cotton, because availability of the cotton is less in the nature. Instead of the cotton, we can use nylon. Now come to the third point. It becomes more popular in Second World War. Means approximately in 1940s onwards it becomes popular. Why? Because in the Second World War, they used many kind of the instruments, parachutes, ropes, etc. Before 1940s, they used the ropes made up of cotton. The rope made up of cotton, what happens? Whenever they used while hiring or while climbing the mountains, it may break. The capacity of it is less. So for that, they used the nylon. Comes to the fourth point. These fibers, means the fibers made up of nylon, are very strong. They are very strong when compared to the cotton. Elastic, sometimes they may stretch also. And light in weight, means they are weightless. They are strong. For that sake only, depending upon this only, we are using ropes. In the case of while manufacturing the ropes, we are utilizing the property of nylon as a strength. See, socks, seat belts, sleeping bags, and the all. One of the best properties, they are strong, elastic, and light in weight. Means they can carry easily. See, you can apply in the case of the Second World War. Means many of the soldiers are participated in that. Because of that, they should carry high amount of weight from one place to another place. If the rope is made up of cotton, what happens? It is weight. So they are unable to carry. So instead of cotton, if you use nylon, it becomes less in weight. We can carry easily. Next, come to the fifth point. These fibers are lustrous and easy to wash. Lustrous means they do not absorb more amount of water. Means easy to wash. For that sake only, see here, many of the sarees are made up of nylon. Tents are there for different kinds of purposes. We are going to use the tents. These tents may be used for different kinds of the purposes. For example, say even for marriage also we can use the tents. Even for other purposes, different kinds of the purposes we are using the tents. So those tents are always made up of what material? Nylon. Why? Because it is easy to wash and do not absorb more amount of water. Do not absorb the more amount of water. Means it does not absorb more amount of water. So the fibers are lustrous and easy to wash. Let us discuss some of the properties and as well as uses of nylon now. While making the ropes, fishing nets, tents. See here, fishing nets. Traditionally, fishermen are going to use the nets made up of cotton. When the net made up of cotton, what happens? Cotton will absorb large quantity of water. Because of the absorption of large quantity of water, it becomes weight. So, rope becomes weight with water. and at the same time with the fish also it becomes weight, it may tear easily. But if it is made up of nylon, what happens? Nylon is strong, elastic, lustrous and does not absorb more water easily, and it will be easy to wash. Because of all these specular properties, when compared to the cotton, nylon is best. Come to this seat beds, sleeping bags, curtains. The curtains what we are using for our houses and those are all made up of nylon. Why? Because whenever it is made up of nylon, it is easy to wash. Swimsuits. You already know the swimsuits in many kind of the cinemas or some other swimsuits. While jumping into that, swimmers also using the swimsuits. Because if the swimsuit is made up of cotton, it will absorb water. The swimmer does not swim easily. So the swimsuit is made up of nylon. Next, umbrella cloth. On the top of the umbrella, that cloth is made up of nylon. Why? Because when water falls on it, water is not absorbed by the cloth and the water will flow easily towards down. Dress materials. We already know that dress materials are made up of nylon or silk. Car tires and as well as carpets. These are all various uses of nylon. Though many uses are there, some of the difficulties are there along with nylon. Let us discuss what are the difficulties that arise because of nylon now. Is arised while using the nylon. What are the different problems that are arised? Why? Because synthetic fibers, they are all man-made. Compulsory some problems will be there. Static electricity easily created over a nylon fabric. Static electricity will be easily created over a nylon fabric. Means on the nylon, there should be some creation of electricity. Because of this static electricity, what happens? It easily catch fire. So, due to this, we should not wear nylon clothes while cooking, welding, working nearer to a fire. If we use these nylon fibers, which is in the case of cooking, welding, working nearer to a fiber, we should not use nylon. Why? Because they may catch fire easily. This is one of the difficulties that arises because of nylon. Of course, many uses are there and greater difficulty. For that sake only, aprons what we are using should not be made up of nylon. Let us discuss one more difficulty that arises. Generally, we are using cotton aprons instead of nylon aprons, where while cooking or nearer to a fire. You already know what is an apron. What the use? It prevents us from coming in contact with the heat, food, germs, dust and hair. So these are all various such kind of the uses of using apron, that apron which is made up of cotton. Due to this, what happens? We can secure our body firmly. These two are the consequences that are arised while using the synthetic fiber, that is nothing but nylon. Let us discuss how the nylon is prepared. What is the synthetic method of preparation of nylon? How the nylon is prepared? See here, hexamethylene diamine, hexamethylene diamine and adipic acid. These two are the monomer units which we are utilizing while in the preparation of nylon. What are the monomers? Hexamethylene diamine and adipic acid are the monomers. We already know monomers are the smallest fundamental units in preparation of synthetic fibers. These synthetic and monomer units undergo the process of polymerization. Then they give polyamides. See here, amine becomes amide. Poly means many. Here all the single units joined together to form a big unit. That big units are called polyamides. Generally these polyamides are in solid state. Then how they are converted? These solid state materials are first converted to the form of powder and they will mix with some of the chemicals. After that liquid is passed through spinner net. This spinner net contains small holes, very small tiny holes. Through that small tiny holes, this solid powder which is mixed with alcohol passed in a rough manner with a high pressure. Then that liquid of polyamides, whenever it is passed through the spinner net, converted into a small, very thin fibers. Those thin fibers are called nylon fibers. The strength of the nylon what we achieved depending upon the size of the spinner net and the holes diameter that present in the spinner net. This is the fundamental procedure to be followed while using the method of preparation of nylon. Activity used to find the strength of a given nylon fiber. Before already we said nylon is too stringy. What the activity that we are going to utilize that we can find out. For that purpose what is required? A strand is required. A thread generally made of 50 centimeters. It may be made up of different materials like cotton, wool, silk, nylon. Now this last one is called pan. This is the pan. And then we require weights of 10 grams. This is a 10 gram one and the second one more 10 gram coin. Third one also 10 grams. Like that approximately we can consider around 10 grams we can consider. Means each weights how much? 10 grams. Right. These are all the operators that is required. Now what is the experimental procedure? In the case of the procedure, first we should fix the strand. To the cling of the strand, first of all we should tie the cotton thread of 50 centimeters. Tie the cotton thread of 50 centimeters to the cling. To the other end of the cotton thread, we should tie the pan. Now, in that pan, first put 10 grams weight. Observe whether it is able to bear or not. Add 10 more grams. Now the total weight becomes 20 grams. Verify whether it is breaking or not. Now, if it is unable to break, add 10 more grams. Now, observe whether it is able to break or not. For example, if it is breaked at 40 grams, then note down here 40 grams per kg we can represent. 40 grams or per kg. Right. Now the cotton thread is breaked. Remove the pan. Instead of cotton thread, tie with wool. Then inside the pan again take 10 grams. Observe whether it is able to break or not. Add 10 more grams. Observe whether it is able to break or not. Add 10 more grams like that. Wool can bear maximum of 50 grams per kg. Now, woolen thread is breaked out. Once again set up the apparatus with silk thread of 50 centimeters. Continue the same process. In the first case, use 10 grams coin. Next, add 10 more grams. Next, add more 10 grams like that. Whenever we are going on like that, the silk thread can bear maximum of 70 grams per kg. 70 grams per kg. Now that means weighting limit of silk is 70 grams per kg, weighting limit of wool is 50 grams per kg, weighting limit of cotton is 40 grams per kg. That is also called elastic limit. Now finally you fix the clip with the nylon thread or otherwise nylon fiber. Do the same apparatus. First 10 grams, 20 grams, 30 grams, 50 grams, 60 grams, 70 grams, 80 grams like that. Approximately it may store at 90 grams per kg. Means nylon withstand up to 90 grams. See the table, type of the thread what we are utilizing, cotton, wool, silk, nylon. Weight that is required to bring, that is 40, 50, 70, 90 like that we came. From the table what we can observe, nylon threads bear more weight when compared to cotton, wool, silk, remaining things. From this we can arrange in the various forms. From this what the result we can get? The first result is weighting limit of nylon is more when compared to all the fibers. For that sake only we can say the nylon is very strengthy. Cotton is less than wool, less than silk, less than nylon. The strength of a nylon fiber is equal to the iron rope of same thickness. Now let us write what are the results now. Now let us see the conclusions or result what is drawn from the activity. The first result is nylon threads are stronger than other threads. Why? Because they are bearing much weight. Come to the next one. Among all those, the weighting limitations are arranged in the ascending order. Cotton is greater than wool, is greater than silk, is greater than nylon. Come to the third point. The strength of the nylon wire is equal to the strength of a steel wire. See that much strong it is, of same thickness. The thickness must and should be same. This is the method which is used to prove the strength of the nylon. So from this conclusion what we can say that nylon fibers or which are man-made fibers, which are nothing but artificial cotton, and replace the cotton in the future. Already it is replaced. Why? Because nowadays we are using more amount of the nylon.